This was first down, 1st and 10. You guys, you see, first down play, right?
Oh, this is what I was talking about Dallas Wilson. Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's not Dallas Wilson. This goes to Mizell. This is first down. He's coming across the formation behind the backfield. He catches the ball behind the line of scrimmage. This is what I was saying about on first down when people be complaining, why are you throwing the ball short and behind line of scrimmage? And sorry, but Trey was not making the one guy miss. On first down and 10, if you throw the ball behind the line of scrimmage, all you're looking for is to get at least 2 yards out the play.
You want this matchup.
It's the same as running the ball and getting 1 or 2 yards. But instead of killing your running back, running into a stacked box for those 1 or 2 yards, let's get it on the outside. Let's have these defensive linemen get tired because they have to play the run. Then they got to go run, chase the ball. So let's tire these guys out. Let's get it to our guys on the edge. Make the linebackers have to start running. They're looking at guys who come in motion who actually are getting the ball. This is early in the game. So if your motion guy gets the ball early in the game, now every time he goes in motion, you have to account for that, especially if he gets these yards. But what I love about here, if you go to the next clip, it's just slow down.
Real quick, I love this because it gets the brain clicking here. What you're not seeing, and you're saying it, right, is how much of a difference this makes. Because you come out.
It's the beginning of the game.
Beginning of the game, you go from 1st and 10 to 2nd and 6. Now you have an option to throw it, to take a shot, because 3rd and 6 is manageable. But if you're 2nd and 10, now you're almost like in a must-throw situation. And now everybody, hey, Billy's predictable. Well, damn right he's predictable, because the first play I drew up wasn't executed the way that it needed to be. And you had to fight the run. Yeah.
Early in the year, we giving this play to Eugene. He got the one-on-one, but we're getting tackled. We're
he's
not
down
getting
right here.
3 yards. We're getting 1 yard. But look where Mizell is able to stretch the ball to. Look where he rewinded back. Look where he got the ball at. You see the line of scrimmage is this line.
The black line,
right? So go back a little bit more. Just a little bit more, bro. I'm sorry. Look, so he's already 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage when he gets it.
Yep.
Look what he does when he get the ball. He knows the guy's coming downhill. So he bubbles a little bit to give himself some space. He actually goes back maybe half a yard to give himself some space to make this move.
Where Eugene probably just runs out of bounds, to be honest with you, and gets a yard.
Yes.
And that's the difference. Because look, there's 4 yards.
This is why I'm telling you, every inch football is a game of inches. If you get down to that goal line, if say you get tackled here and we get down to the goal line and the running back on 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2 gets stopped 1 yard short. Well, we wouldn't have needed that 1 yard if you ever got us that extra yard. It's a game of inches. Every inch counts. This is first down. If you can get 3 or 4 yards out of a first down play when the ball went behind the line of scrimmage to your wide receiver, it was a great first down play. It was only supposed to get 1 or 2 and cause the defense to get tired. It's early in the game. Okay, I'm okay with getting the 1 yard, but I'm getting the defense tired too. That's a plus. I got the 1 yard and the defense tired, but my guy got us 2 or 3.
And now the next play, 2nd and 6, a good run play puts you at 3rd and 2.
Everything is open for you.
Yeah,
even if
now
you
miss
miss the ball, if you pass it, you're in 3rd and 6.
But you got to trust the play action. You got to bite. It's crazy how this one little play, and that's what I said when it works, it's just unstoppable. And like this is one of those.
But it's the same play Billy play. It's the same Billy play, but
it just allowed for the next. It allowed for the next thing to open up.
His individual effort, because you're 1-on-1 when you're at Florida. And you're 1-on-1 with the guy,
you better win.
It's positive yards, Gators. Every time I bet on it 10 out of 10. I may lose 1, but I'm betting 10 out of 10. That's how it's supposed to be.
You guys just
gets us more.
Let's go to the next clip.
It's the same offense, and this is the first drive. And I'm just showing you, it's the same calling, but the effort and energy of what these guys are playing makes the difference.
Oh, wait a second.
What do we have here? This is Dallas. Oh, okay.
It didn't send it.
Yeah.
Hold on. Sorry. That was the same one.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, if I had a board and all that, I can point out and circle people. I need to be like ESPN, boy. I lace you up, and y'all wouldn't be so mad at me. But try to talk to you guys because you're watching the clip from the game. and not seeing the nuances, it's hard for me to describe this to you guys, and y'all call me crazy.
Talk to me.
So what do we have here?
There's a big run play.
Okay, boom. This is oh yeah,
Look.
right here. This right here, this play right here. On a natural eye, it's like, hey, ball got a big run, right?
Yeah.
This is an option play for DJ. This is an option play. Let's go back. Watch the tight end. The tight end, okay, they got a 4-man front. Yeah, 4-man front. They got 2 deep. So the tight end is trying to influence this defensive end by stepping down to the right. He wants this defense end to go down and take the dive play.
Right? The edge rusher right here, right?
But that's why he steps to the right first. Go back. You got to watch what he's doing before the play. Go back. Watch his first step. That first right foot. Watch it.
He moves it over.
No, watch. See how he steps to the right? How he steps to the right?
Yeah.
He's stepping down to the right. That's the influence the defensive end to think the play is going down. I'm not really going to block you. I want you to crash down on the running back. If you crash down on the running back, DJ keeps it. But because you got too high, you have this Dallas coming in. Dallas is blocking on this play because really a one-man route on this option, which is the tight end. If the end crashes down on the running back, DJ keeps the ball and he's going to throw it to the tight end, which is going to be wide open.
Or keep it for himself and run it. I mean, there's
correct.
Yeah.
But there's an option. He gave it to Ball. He gave it to Ball because the defensive end ran up the field. This is why you have the big hole. But that's the option DJ had on this play.
Because he thinks it's going to Hansen here. That's why he takes Lagway and not Ball.
Right. It wasn't a design run. DJ read the play, he read the defensive end correctly, and handed the ball off. This is what I'm saying about when this offense gets going, that it's going to be scary. Look at Hansen in the flat right here. If DJ
wide open.
Keeps it.
Yeah.
So this is another level of the nuances that this offense has. Yes, it was a great big run. DJ read it perfectly, gave it where it's supposed to go.
And the O-line did their job too.
Block how they were supposed to block, and you get what you got. But let's just say the DN didn't run up. Look at this DN. No DN should be running up the field like this. Wait, go back. Go back. No DN. His eyes, this DN, if he's not watching that tight end, which he shouldn't be because he's not covering him, he should have been looking at that tackle. As soon as that tackle blocked, he should have been coming off the tackle butt, fanning down, making sure if he hands it, tackle the running back. If you don't fan out to get DJ at the quarterback, is keeping it.
And you see what's happening.
The tight end is still open.
Still open because look, I think that's Wally there is coming to lay the block. He's coming to lay the wood right here.
Yes.
So you're going to have this
route.
What you have again, if you guys look at the top of the screen, you've got one-on-one with a massive tight end and a nickel back here that weighs 145 pounds, and you're getting 5 or 6 yards there.
Yeah,
he rolls
the reason
up.
Why DJ handed off again, not even just the DN, but go back to the beginning of the play. You see where this linebacker, you can see how deep this linebacker is.
On the far left?
Right here. Right.
The top?
It's 1st and 10. If I hand it off the ball, we're going to at least get 2 yards, 3 yards. It's 1st and 10. All I want is 2 or 3. We get more because this third, I'm pointing at the screen. Sorry, this
I know it sucks.
Linebacker.
We need to be able to draw.
You got 4 down linemen. Behind that defensive end is the linebacker right there. How far he is off the ball allows DJ just to hand it right off the ball.
Hold on, Steve. I got you.
But it's an option. It's not a called run. DJ is reading what's happening and handing it off, or he keeps it and throw it to Hansen, the tight end, who's running that influence down block and then popping out, going into the flats.
Hold on, Steve. Watch this. I got you, baby. That's your hand, Steve.
Yeah.
Here we go.
But all that is set up. The defensive end actually really ran up the field. He didn't even, I don't know where his eyes was because he wasn't looking at no keys. He ran too far up the field, which gave even more room for this play to open up.
So this guy right here.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah, that guy. He runs up the field.
And this linebacker.
He look how far he's off, and he's outside reach to the play. So even if DJ already know if this guy doesn't crash down, when I hand it off the ball, he's going to be guaranteed 2 or 3 yards.
This is awesome stuff, and I love that this hand looks exactly like your skin tone, which is great.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
this is awesome. There's a couple super chats here. Jeremy says, $2 with the wisdom. Can we just give Steve the iPad? What'd you say?
Yeah, I said, what's that color called? That tan.
It's tan. I love it. I thought I was getting. I haven't even looked at what you sent me. I thought I was getting defensive plays to break down.
Nope, I ain't want to break now. I got one defensive play on there, but because people talk about the offense so bad, I want to make sure that I show them what I'm seeing. I know I'm a defensive guy, but playing defense allows me
Yeah,
to
you still
see
have to
what the
understand what
offense
they're
is
doing.
trying to do
Yeah,
as well.
you're
Yeah,
not
I may
ignorant
not know
to
what the
what
play
they're.
call or what the route supposed to be, but I can see the influence of the play for sure. And this is another play of what I mean by playing through the whistle, executing your blocks, and doing what you're supposed to do. During the game, everybody's like, man, I don't know how ball keeps sneaking out these yards. How did he keep sneaking out these yards? Because guys are blocking all the way through the play, knowing that they have a guy behind them that if you give him anything, he's going to make something happen. So I believe on this play, if you could blow it up a little bit more for me.
Is that better?
Hit play. Hit play. Let me see what happens really quick. Oh, Damian George. Bingo. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is
Let me
a
get my finger.
zone.
Hold on. Damian George is right here,
Yeah.
guys.
This is a zone. So they're running a zone. Damian George is zone stepping to the left. The beautiful thing about what he does on this play, you got Hanson coming to do the kick out block, right? So
He's
this
right here
play
now.
initially, yeah. So this play is 1st and 10. I'm telling y'all, most first down plays, you only looking to get 2 yards, guys. It's first, if you're running the ball on first down,
3 or 4.
you're only looking to get 2 yards. Most teams, if they don't have the box stack, are going to allow you to get those 2 yards, depending on how the front is and where you're running it at, without giving up a big play. They'd rather make a 3-yard stop and then try to pressure you on second or whatever it is. But here, Damian George, because it's a zone, go back. You got to play it slow for me, bro. So Damian George, guys, he's running the zone to the left. So he's taking that left step, right? Influencing guys to go left. But what he does so perfect on this play, because he's so massive, and because he's massive, he's able to do this. He takes the step, but then he slows down. Go back. Slows down just enough for his right tackle, number 63, to be able to overtake the guy that's on him. So he slows, he takes his own step to the left, but then he powers into the guy to allow 63 to be able to get him and turn him. After he does that, he gets off the guy and goes up to the next level. This allows Ba, who should have been hitting the ball right off the tackle, but getting that 1 or 2 yards. But Ba, trusting in his guys, just is patient. If he wanted to power drive in there, he'll get those 1 or 2 yards. It's easy. But because everybody's blocking how they should, Damian George is able to get that chip in that zone, allow the tackle to overtake the guy that should have been in that gap, and then he goes to the next level. And you'll see him.
Yeah, he's right. He moves to right
Pins
here.
the guy inside. Ball with his patience is able to bounce off of that and go. But it's all by Damian George setting it up with his steps. It's a zone play. If Damian George just ran straight down because it's zone, like some
He'll get
linemen do, they
swallowed.
just, oh, it's a zone, and you just dive down, then the defensive end is just going to press up field. But because he takes the step to influence and slows down enough to chip him, that chip allows his man, the 63, to take over the guy. If you don't chip him, 63 has no way of taking him over to get the defensive end, the lineman, or just turn his shoulder and pierce through the gap, and that hole is no longer there. But because Damian George, knowing he doesn't have a guy direct line up on him, he takes the right step, but uses his frame to slow down, allow the guy to make contact with him, but he knows he's already going to the next level. So he's going to take a little blow, and then you see him use his body to turn, get the next block. Ball finds that hole. We get those extra yards, and it's on first down. Those plays like that is what makes defenses suffer, because you're like, man, they keep gashing us in the middle, or they keep getting all these yards in the middle.
And we're
And
there.
then eventually everybody piles down to the middle, and then Ball puts his foot in the ground and breaks it outside. So that was just a good job on Damian George there on that zone blocking, where for most people it look like you're not going to get any yards. But if he just took his initial assignment, hey, let me just bump this guy and the play's done because it's going backside. No, continue blocking. Yeah, you did your first initial, but then you continue to block and got to the next level, and that allows your running back to have the patience to say, okay, damn, let me just scoot back here and get these extra yards because you continue blocking.
Yeah, you did went over and beyond. Yeah, I think that's an awesome thing to call out that we wouldn't see live. You're not seeing that live time. You're just
You
thinking
know, you're
ball
not
just
seeing that live.
powered through it. Q Lee's yelling at you. He's saying we need 3 yards, not 2 yards.
I know, Q-Lee. It's designed for 2, but we getting 3 or 4, baby. I feel you. 2 is the minimum. What we got here? Oh, this is a fantastic play right here by my guy Harris, 77.
Najee.
Similar left
Here.
guard. Yes. Watch how you got to slow it down, Sheldon, so people can see it. So they have this guy lined up in this gap. This guy looks like the defensive tackle. Go back to the beginning of the formation. So this defensive tackle has his right hand down. So he's playing like a 4-eye. No, like a 4-eye. He's not in a true 3 technique on that guard where he has that B gap because he would have been in his left hand stand. Because he's in a right hand stand, have the right foot back, he's really playing on the inside of that tackle.
Oh, he's
so
going
he
here.
has that B gap. He has that B gap. Yes, but you see his right foot's back.
Yes.
Yes. So if
he's
he take a step, the first step is always going to be the foot that's back. So his right step will put him here. That means he's defending that B gap, but he's in a 4-eye. He's really supposed to be on that tackle, depending on the stand. He could have got it wrong, but it doesn't matter. But Harris, watch what he does. He's able on the snap of the ball. Look, the guy who's in the 4 goes to attack the tackle, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Harris, hits him with the hip.
This guy's going towards Barber. Yep.
Harris takes like a little bucket step to make sure that they're hip to hip even instead of stepping
similar
forward.
to George. Kind of just make sure he locks him in.
He steps back. He wedges this guy, and not only does he wedge that guy, he wedges the guy that's on the center too. Look at what he does with Slaughter. He wedges. He knocks the tackle over to the other tackle so he can take him and open up the hole. Then he comes back and wedges the guy that Barber's on, opening up the hole massively.
Slaughter, you mean?
Yeah, Slaughter. Yes. You see how they got 99 turned? Look at 99. Yeah. You never, as a defender, defensive lineman, do you want to be 3 yards off the ball, going the opposite way?
Why doesn't he go get this guy?
Because the hole wouldn't be open.
Okay.
He has to have enough. He has to put enough pressure. He has to put enough pressure on this guy to make sure 99 doesn't come close that hole.
Yeah, I got you.
He wants to wait till the guy draws up in the hole, then he may peel off and get him. But like I said, 2nd and 5, you're not really trying to bust it open. You want to get as most yards as you can without giving up the play. But the fact that he's able to do that, Barr's going to lower his head and get the rest of the yard. But because he did that, it allowed Barr to run through the hole full speed without having a hand on him by 99, trying to grab him if he didn't chip 99. But he chipped 2 players. He allowed the tackle to make his block.
Yeah.
Because he chipped them, allowing the tackle to overtake him and get the inside,
hold his edge,
turn him out, and then chip the center block to open it up. That's fantastic play by Harris.
And
fantastic offensive guard play. See this.
Look at Livingston out here just holding his own too, by the way. Just this appreciation post. Look at this.
Yeah, on the single block. Yep.
Nowhere to go. So so then I mean, Harris, I see it beautifully. Like he chips him off. Let's Barber. Now you got to do your job, Barber. You're in control.
Yes.
You have
leverage.
Gave
you a little boost. Yes. And then
now George has got his guy.
Open it up. Yeah.
And because Lovett and George are doing such a good job, this blitzing linebacker gets caught up because it's just a mess.
Yeah. And they ran that blitz a couple times, and the next time, Bob puts his foot in the ground, shakes him in the hole, and scores. But fantastic blocking by Harris on that play. One man helping 2 guys secure their block, open up a massive hole.
That was cool to see.
And then people will say, "Oh, well, how did he get those little yards?" Those guys up front, man, finishing through the plays. It would have been one thing for Harris to get the chip block. But then for him to get the chip block, and understanding the timing, that's why playing as a unit when they say 5 equals 1 is true. Because when you're doing these different scoops, you can't be so fast. You got to play slow. You may take a blow, but you're only taking that blow to allow your man to overtake him. Then you get to the next level. And that's trusting your running back to say, you're not just going to dive into the back of this guard's back. You're going to actually give me time to make my move and then cut back off of me.
Nah, this is awesome. This is really cool stuff. I think it's very informative. And I think people are really enjoying it. This is awesome. What we got here, Steve? Last three.
Here, I just want, if you can, I don't know if we can play it, but I want them to hear what the commentator says on this
I
play.
can't play audio now.
All right, but I'll just tell you. So on this play, the commentator says, hey, they only ran a 2-man route. They only had 2 wide receivers out on the route. They got great pressure on Manning, and he rolls out and he just has to throw it away. So even with the commentators, they're saying it was only a 2-man route. Commentators are dead wrong on this play. And so as fans, when you guys are listening to these guys, take everything with a grain of salt, because these commentators are reacting live, saying anything. They could be doing whatever they want to do. You guys don't even see them on TV. We don't know if they party and have a good time, taking shots or whatever. You don't know. And so they're just talking. And when they do stuff like that, it gets people upset. And some people would probably get mad at, sorry, why you running on a 2-man route? And you got match protection and all this other stuff. Let's play the play, and I'm gonna tell you what actually happened.
And they were wrong, which we all were on that timeout situation too. So
On the timeout situation, yeah. And this is before the timeout situation. This play, look. So this is what they said. They had a 2-man. They say, oh, we got max protection, right? Because you got 5 linemen, 5 down linemen, the offensive lineman, and the tight end, and you got the running back in here, right? And I believe this was a 3rd and
looks like 10.
I don't know if I can see it. It was 3rd and 10 here.
Yeah.
3rd and 10, right?
And the first down line's on the 30.
Correct.
So yeah.
What I love about Ron Roberts is they got a tight end and a running back in here. So what, they in 11 personnel. We come out in nickel. We got 4-man rush. Why are you match protecting with 4-man rush? We not even blitzing, right? So it's not a passing play. This was a screen. They were running true screen. They tried to set us up, but it got snipped. First of all, whenever you try to run the screen, whenever you have a defensive end like 15 coming off the ball as fast as he did, and fantastic job by him to be able to bend the corner, scrub the knee on the ground, and still
keep
get
going.
up.
Yeah. And look at Brian Taylor.
Right? So him being that fast on the play didn't allow for it to develop. Taylor's coming free because it's a screen. They're letting them.
Yeah, so the running back right here. Hold on.
So they're gonna hold for a second, then they're gonna club Taylor, and they want him to fly past.
Yep.
Because they're going out the block. What happens here, why I know that these guys are being coached up and are very smart, Robinson.
Yeah, he grabs the lineman, the running back.
I'm explaining to you. Listen, watch this. This is why he does it. Go back to the beginning of the play. You got to look at it from the beginning to see why he does it. You got 4 down linemen rushing. You're not blitzing, right? They have an extra tight end for help. If this running back runs up through the middle of this play on a passing play, he's not trying to help chip the edge or flare out here. If he's running through the middle and there's no blitz coming, who is he going to block? Nobody. He's not going to help chip a defensive tackle. It's a screen. Robinson got his eyes locked on him. As soon as he see the running back come step inside, knowing the amount of protection you have and the amount of coverage you have on the back end, there's no reason why the running back is going to come out through the middle of the play. So you latch on to him right away.
Because he's part of the play now. Whether it's a screen or a delayed route, he's not there just to help protect.
No. It's nobody's blitzing. There's no reason for him to come through that A gap and you not hug him up.
He should be waiting for somebody.
Yes, right.
Yeah. But because he made the first move,
if you were blitzing, it would be different for him to attack the line of scrimmage. There's a blitz coming.
But you know as a defensive player, we're not blitzing.
You know you're not blitzing. Yes. And so if you're not blitzing and he comes through this A gap, take him now. It's a screen.
Beautiful.
So Robinson, watch him. Watch Robinson.
Robinson's right here,
goes
guys.
through the A gap. Yes.
Running back Robinson. Keep your eyes on these two is what
no
Steve's
blitz
saying.
coming. And you have 15 flying across the edge, making it faster so the play doesn't develop longer. 15. Now, Robinson, even though he's there, if the 15 doesn't get there that fast, the running back could put his foot in the ground and roll out. You know what I mean? And he could throw it back to the boundary here. But because 15 is there so fast, he flushes the quarterback out. Robinson is going to make the play regardless, but Robinson is already there. But I'm just saying how the play still could have happened if you didn't have 15 being that fast on the edge. A defensive end, fast defensive end on one of those plays, if he flies around the edge like he does, will always be able to affect any screen because the quarterback it takes time for it to set up. And
Well,
so,
him
but if
him
that
rolling
guy's
out too allows for everyone else to kind of break off and see
corral
it
him,
differently
yeah. But
too.
then even Robinson, knowing that he has help and that his guys will recognize that it was a screen, he just goes ahead and put the rest of the pressure on the quarterback. Because if he doesn't on a screenplay, if the screenplay is broken down and you can't throw the screen, if the quarterback rolls out, the next shot is going to be deep.
And
And if you're not,
so real quick, because that's why I love doing this, because my brain starts. I don't mean to cut you off, but I get fired up because
Mhm.
when we were playing LSU, we kept getting blitzed, and how you beat blitzes, right, and rushes is by throwing screens. Like that's just how you
Mhm.
and dump off passes. So Sark's assuming a blitz here. That's what he's
Yeah,
anticipating for.
but he
Because if
lost. He lost because Armstrong baited him. He knew not to blitz
you
because
mean
of
Ron,
the well, yeah, I'm not, yeah, Ron Robert, sorry. The side of the field that they're on at the 40. If I blitz you, I'm going one on one. I'm giving you a big play. What they should have probably done here is ran the ball, got a little more ground,
and
and
played
kicked the
4 down
field goal.
territory, or yeah,
But Ron won. But not only did he win, the players are smart. Look, well, you can see what Robinson doing off the snap of the ball. He was waiting on this. 3rd and 10, guys, it's going to either be a screen or they going deep.
that's what's
And our
brilliant too. We
defense,
said it at the beginning of the show. Of like these guys are able, the defense, you're able to call what you want and trust that your guys are going to do everything right. And look, there's when you call a play, there's always a beatable part of the defense,
for
but you've got
every
to call the
defense,
right play to overcome it, and
every
that's the
defense,
chess part of it.
there's a weakness on every defense. The thing that gives you the win is knowing, okay, this guy likes to roll out to this side of the field. They like to run their routes to this side of the field. So I call pressures to put them in situations to either get them to not roll out what they want, or I roll them where they want, and I have my guys jump the routes that they like. One of the two. But here we were smart. We rushed 4. We figured we can get home. We forced them into a bad decision. But not only that, our linebackers are smart. They're getting taught up. Shout out to Coach Bala. Shout out to Ron Roberts for having these guys advanced in knowing what teams want to do and being able to diagnose it and attack it right away. This is a dead play from the beginning. But then after this play, soon the play over, the commentator goes and say, "Oh man, Arch rolls out only a 2-man route, and the pressure just gets there, and he has nobody to throw it through." No, it was a screen that was killed by the defense. Call it right.